Hi, I'm Andrea. Welcome to my channel. Um, I'm going to be doing an intro for 20 favorites in 2020. It's a project that was started on Instagram by Just the Makeup Hands. I'll link her profile down below. There's like 70 of us doing it, and it's the project I'm most excited about to do this year. So let's get started looking at my products. So my first one is this Andalou Naturals Daily Defense Lotion. I use this as SPF. It smells like oranges. It smells so good. You can see where I've marked here because this is a pretty new bottle or tube, but I did start it a little bit before the beginning of the year, so I had some use, but not much. It's kind of a gimme. I know I'm gonna finish it, but I love it, so I wanted to put it in the project. Next we have my number 7 Airbrush Away Primer. I really like this primer, and I don't see anyone talking about number 7 products at all, really. It's like a mix between a silicone primer and a moisturizing primer. I don't know how to explain it. It's not as silicone as like a Smashbox primer, but it's definitely not as liquidy as like the Becca primers. It's like right in the middle, but I really like it. It does have a slight smell, which I'm not super happy about, but it works really well, and I bought it like 2 years ago, never used it for some reason, and well, I used it a couple times, which is how I know I like it, but I didn't use it very much, and it's just been sitting in my primer drawer, and that's dumb. I should use it. So this is where I started from. As you can see, I really didn't use it that much, but I'm fairly confident I can get through it this year. My next product is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in the shade Fair, I believe. Yes, Fair. This is a really good concealer. I've got it on my under eye today. It's a tad light for me, but I still really like it. I want to use it up, especially, you know, in the winter time when I'm not tan. This would be the ideal time to use it. So I'm going to use that up. I know I'm going to finish that this year. And then I have 2 foundations. The first one is another number 7 product. This is the Stay Perfect Foundation in the shade Calico. This is the best skin match I found for myself so far. It's very neutral, but it's a very nice finish foundation. I like it a lot. I used it, you can see where I marked it. I've used maybe a quarter of it before this project, and it's, again, just been sitting in my foundation drawer, so I want to use it up. The other foundation I have is this CoverGirl CG Smoothers Hydrating Makeup. This is another really good shade match. It's a little, I mean, I'm wearing it today. It's a little yellow, but hardly noticeable. I've had it for a while. I don't think it's expired. I think it's just the product itself has a funny smell. So I do really like this product, which is why it's in this project, but because of the smell, I kind of do want to use it up, which, again, I know I can. I mean, I've used it for a while. I can't really mark it because I don't know. This bottle is really opaque, even though it looks like you should be able to see through it, but I can't figure out how much I've used. I'm probably about quarter of the way through it, like the previous foundation. Okay, the next product is the e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder in Fair Light. I have used up one of these before. This one, I mean, you know, it's a week into the year and I've already started using it, so it's got a tiny bit of use. You can't really tell, but I know I can finish this up in a year, and I do really like this powder. It doesn't make my makeup look cakey or anything. And yeah, I just really like that powder. And next is probably my oldest highlight, the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. I don't know. Again, I have a lot of makeup, so I haven't used this a ton, but I've used it enough to know that it's a shade I really like. And since it's a mini, I'm hoping that I'll be able to hit pan. I'm not under any illusion that I'm going to be able to finish this year, but I'm hoping that I can hit pan on it. And then the next product is, it's broken, but this Tarte blush in Feisty. As you can see, I hit pan on it already. I hit pan on it last year, like the end of last year. But it's a beautiful shade. I'm wearing it today. It's not like the brightest or anything, but it's a nice shade. I don't think I'm going to use this up, but I just want to get more use out of it. I've had this in my collection probably at least 2 years, probably closer to 3, and I just want to get more use out of it. And plus it's really annoying because the lid is off, so I'd like to get some use out of it. I'd like to use it up, but we'll see. I'm also working on another blush in a different project, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But then my next product is the Too Faced Natural Lust Bronzer, which I'm not a huge bronzer fan. This is more a favorite because of the packaging. And I love peacocks, as you might be able to see. So when this came out, I had to buy it. I've used it a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Some of the design is starting to wear away, but I still have a long way to go. My only goal with this is to hit pan. There's no way I would finish this whole thing in just 1 year, and I'm also working on another bronzer in another project. So I'm fairly confident I'll be able to at least hit pan on it, and that's all I want. Plus it smells like coconuts. It smells really good. The next 2 products are Super Shock Shadows in Truth. It's just, let me see if I can swatch it. It's just, I don't even know, like a very light, almost rosy gold kind of shade. And it pairs, when it's paired with Sailor over the top, which is how I like to use it, it's just, especially if you like put just a little dark brown in the outer crease. Sailor, here, Sailor is, it's got that like same undertone, but it's just full of sparkle. This one is an ultra glitter, so here, I'll put it on top so you can see. That top shade is, top swatch is Sailor layered over Truth. This one is kind of drying out, so that's another reason that I wanted to start working on it. But my goal on these is just to hit pan. I have so many other eyeshadows I'm working on that to try to finish them up would drive me crazy, so we're not gonna do that. Next I have this Maybelline Lasting Drama eyeliner in the shade, what shade is this? Striking Copper. You know, sorry, I'm not the greatest at swatches. There it is right there. It is beautiful. It's so pigmented. I love the color. But Maybelline is not cruelty-free, and I am really, one of my goals is to be cruelty-free, so I'm trying to, this is kind of a twofer. I love it, but I want it out of my collection because it's not cruelty-free. The next one is this Berry M holographic topper. My sister got this for me when she visited London last year, and it's in the shade Stardust. It's like this, it's a beautiful, cool toned purple. And my goal is to use this up. I've never used up a liquid shadow before. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but there's not a ton of product in here. It doesn't say, but I mean, it's a fairly small bottle, so I'm hoping that throughout the year I'll be able to use that up. I have a bunch of lip products. The next one is this CoverGirl Oh Sugar. It's a balm. It's in the shade Spice. I've had this for a long time. As you can see, it's pretty near empty, so I want to use it up. Even though CoverGirl is now cruelty-free, I bought this so long ago, this is definitely not cruelty-free, so I want to finish it up. I definitely will finish it up this year. Like the past year, when I rediscovered it in my collection, I used it a lot, which is where most of the use came from, so I know I can finish this up. And the next one is this Luxe liquid lip from ColourPop in the shade Prince Naveen. It's the shade from the Tiana collection. I don't know, I didn't mark this because I think I used it a couple times already, and I'm just starting to see where, I don't know if you'll be able to see that right there. This is, oh, by the way, the CoverGirl, that's what I'm wearing on my lips today. This shade, that is like the perfect brick orangey red, and I did not know I would love it that much, or as much as I do when I bought the little Tiana bundle, and it's like my favorite color. So I wanted to put that in my collection or in my project, because I don't want it to just sit there and not be used. Okay, the next one is a lip gloss from Revolution in the shade Boudoir. This is not something I actually purchased. This is something that was a free gift from Ulta, or, you know, like you buy $15 worth and you get a free gift or whatever. This is one of the free gifts from Revolution. I really like it. It's kind of on my lips, but I'm running out of room on my hand. Well, it's a little darker than my lips, but it's a really nice, like pinky brown nude. I don't think I'll have a problem finishing it up. It's one of my favorite glosses that I've got right now, so I really want to get some more use out of it. Then my last product is from Julep. It's one of these It's Balm lip crayons in the shade Blossom Pink Cream. I've had this for a little while, so there's some use on it, but it's a cool toned. There it is, right, whoops, right there. It's a cool toned pink, and it's got like the little core of balm in it. And so it's very comfortable on the lips. I don't gravitate towards cooler tones for my lips, but this looks really nice. And like I said, it's been in my collection for a while, so I want to move it out and just get more use out of it. Okay, so we have 3 things left. We've got, the next one is like a hair item. This I've had. It's a Redken, I'm sorry, that sun is. It's a Redken Frizz Dismiss. I've already used one of these, so I know I will use it this year. It will probably take most of the year though. You can see it was pretty much brand new when I started at the beginning of the year, so we'll see. But yeah, it's unfortunately not cruelty free, so that's another reason I want to get it out. But it makes, on days when I don't condition my hair and I just wash it, it makes my hair so soft. It doesn't get, I do have a tendency, like if I don't put product in my hair tends to frizz up a little bit, so it stops that. So that's why I want to use it up. The last 2 is this NYX liquid black liner. It's got a little brush. Oops, wrong way. It's got a little brush. It's really hard to tell, but I think If I had to guess, I would say I probably have that much left. I've been using this for quite a while. I think I bought this because I saw Kathleen Lights use it in a video like years ago. And it's a nice liner. I'm wearing it today, but I found out I don't really like the brush tips. I like the felt tips more. So it is a favorite. I like it. I probably won't repurchase it though, just because of the tip. And then the last thing, this is my favorite nail polish by OPI. It's Just Spotted the Lizard. This was a limited edition, I believe, when like the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire came out, or around that time. It's old. It needs to go, and I barely used it because I don't want to use it up and I can't get it anymore. But OPI is not cruelty free, and I'm embarrassed to say how many nail polishes I have. Let's just say I'm not hurting for nail polish, so it's just sitting in my cabinet. It needs to get used. I've used it once so far this year, but I've never panned a nail polish before. I don't know if I will be able to do it, but one of my goals this year is to do my nails more often, so I'm hoping I can at least make some noticeable progress on that. But yeah, those are my 20 products, and thank you for watching. Bye.